Today we are going to talk about Clawgear's three line of combat clothing: the operator line, the raider line, and the raider female fit line. They all cost exactly the same, but they are actually different in what they can offer you for the money. And the point that is most important for us is they are not just different, you are effectively paying the same price for less features. Let's get to it. For those who don't know, Clawgear is an Austrian manufacturer of premium tactical clothing, gear and firearm accessories designed for the military, special forces and outdoor enthusiasts. The brand is known, as they often mention themselves, for its uncompromising quality, use of cutting-edge materials and close collaboration with the Austrian Armed Forces and NATO SOFs. Clawgear began manufacturing and developing their own military and tactical clothing and equipment in 2009. The brand was originally founded in Switzerland by former members of the Swiss Armed Forces with the sole purpose of developing modern gear. They later got acquired by an Austrian company by the name of TMH Trading, headquartered in Stier, Austria. You might have heard of them. What we have here are three examples of each line, that being the combat pants, obviously, the combat shirts and the field shirts. We have the Raider line Mark V, the operator line Mark III, and the relatively new Raider female fit line. All of them are the ATS-FLEX variants, which is a cool Clawgear name for a 53% nylon and 47% cotton mixed fabric with high abrasion resistance and elastic properties. There's also a ceramic coating applied to the elbows and knee areas, making those sections even more durable. If you don't want the cool ATS-FLEX thing for some reason, you can get the Raider and only the Raider in a good old 50% nylon and 50% cotton fabric mix, which reminds us of the previous generation of Raider, the Mark IV. Being it the weight of it or just the feel of heavy armor suit protecting your body is an interesting contrast with the ATS-FLEX products, which are much lighter in weight and fabric thickness as well, while keeping the same durability as, let's say, ordinary fabric. I was personally pretty shocked when I got my hands on Mark V Flex pants, as I had the feeling of being naked almost all the time while wearing them. But credit where credit is due, the ATS-FLEX variant is much more breathable and more comfortable to wear for longer periods of time than its predecessors. The only thing that I would note about the durability side of things after using these specific pants for more than 2 years now, the fabric does not like being in contact with the harsher side of velcro. I have never had this problem with my thicker Mark IV Raider pants, even though I was using the same velcro belt, but
that's not important right now.
Let's get moving with the pants. Starting from the waist, all three models have the same design of belt loops, front closure button with a velcro next to it, and a waistband adjustment system with velcro fasteners on both sides. There is also a two-way zipper on the Raider and the operator, but only a one-way zipper on the female fit Raider, because women obviously don't need to ventilate their groin area. Now, using the male version of the Raider as a base, we have the two front pockets with hidden knee height adjustment straps and bungee loops. The female Raider variant has these features as well, however the operator and has a deeper, wider opening to the front pockets. Moving around the back, we have two butt pockets closed with zippers. The woman Raider has the same two pockets, while the operator is missing these pockets entirely. On the sides, above the hide pockets, there is a small pocket on both sides, dedicated to fitting a knife or a pistol magazine. The female Raider is missing these completely for no reason at all, while the operator surprisingly has them in the same place as the male Raider does. One note to this: if you put a knife there, it might be a little bit uncomfortable while trying to sit, and about the pistol magazine, I don't know what mag size did they imagine you would put in there, but inserting a standard Glock 17 mag causes it to fall deeper into the pocket, and because of the opening size, it's quite hard to get it back out. Getting to the thigh pockets, the Raider has a big flap on the top, secured by a signature button in the front, velcro in the back, as well as a zippered front access. Inside the pocket, you have fabric loops on the top with an elastic pouch fitting an AR-style magazine with a smaller elastic loop in front of it for whatever you can put in there. What's one of the best features of this model, in our opinion, is hidden behind this pocket. The internal AR-15 magazine pocket hiding behind the cargo one. It's great for extra ammo or phone and extra comfortable to use, as you don't have to open anything, you just reach there and whatever you need is right there. So now, why the hell is this missing from the female fit Raider variant? Looking at the hide cargo pocket, you have the same button, the velcro top flap with a zippered front access, elastic AR mag holder on the inside, but nothing behind it. Nothing. One of the best features is completely missing. The operator has a more simplistic design of the pocket, with just a top zipper opening hiding under a flap with an AR mag elastic pocket inside. No hidden pocket behind it as well. Getting to the knees, there is an inside knee pad space with just a velcro strap holding the pads in. We never had any problems with it falling down or anything like that. The outside is covered in the ceramic coated material, and even though I have been putting it through quite an abuse during the last few years that I have been using these pants, I've never managed to cause any significant damage. There are 4 buttonholes for mounting an external hard protector for the internal knee pad. It's not necessary from our experience. We recommend using the Delta 3 Oscars P12 knee pads as we have good past experience with them. The front knee area is the same on all 3 pants. Same internal pocket dimensions, same buttonholes. What's different is the ability to fix the knee pads in place from the back. The Raider has a velcro strap on the left and right side of the pad, so you can tighten it and get into the right position quite easily. And it stays there. It's the same story on the female fit Raiders. The operator, however, chose a different approach. A small velcro strap running only from one side, which more than often means that your knee pad will be moving around on its own accord. And it leads to the inevitable happy little accident of crouching quickly on a hard surface only to discover that the knee pad has left its place, judged only by the signature pain in your knee. Moving further down, there is a lower calf pocket on both legs closed with a velcro flap. Why do you ask? Because the Bundesheer said so. It's handy for an extra tourniquet or whatever you feel like carrying in there. Extra pockets never hurt anyone, so you can always just leave it empty. The women's Raider are of course missing these pockets entirely, because women obviously don't need as many pockets as men do according to our observation so far. The operator has an interesting gimmick instead of the pockets. 3 slots tall molly. Clawgear says it's great for attaching a tourniquet there. I will much rather carry mine in a pocket than to have it as getting stuck on something and falling down time of accident just waiting to happen, but yeah, your choice. Getting down to the boots, there is a plastic hook on the front which you can attach to your shoelaces and then tighten the pants around your ankle with an adjustable bungee cord. The female Raider and the operator have this feature as well. What's specific to the operator only is the zipper at the end of each leg, which allows you to unzip and open it for much more comfortable fitment around bulky boots. Nice feature that is present only on this model. Let's take a look at the combat shirts next. Using a Raider Men variant as base again and starting from the top, the collar is fairly simple with a short zipper without a chin guard. The female fit Raider has a much longer zipper with no chin guard as well, and the operator follows a similar design with longer zipper. The collars are almost the same on all 3 variants. There is a fairly big pocket with a front opening in close proximity to the velcro on the sleeve, featuring 3 cordura loops running in the middle of the velcro with 2 pen pockets and an orange bungee loop on the inside, same as the one found on the pants. This is Clawgear's signature design for the sleeve pockets, and it's featured on all their combat and field shirts. The woman Raider has the same design with a slightly smaller pocket size and only 2 cordura loops instead of 3. The operator has the same outside design, with the only difference being the front opening zipper is hidden and close to the body. Moving down on the sleeve, we have a velcro size adjustment on the elbow and on the sleeve cuffs. The sleeve cuffs are pretty narrow to our liking, so trying to roll your sleeves up in the summer is an unimaginable task for some. The female fit is missing the elbow velcro adjustment for some reason, keeping only the one on the sleeve cuffs. The operator has the same problem, missing the elbow velcro adjustment completely. On the back side of the sleeves, running from the elbow up to the cuffs, is the abrasion protection area, once again lined with a ceramic coating, same as the ones protecting the knee pad areas on the pants. The inside of the sleeve has also a pocket for an optional elbow pad. The women's version is visibly missing much of the area protected by the abrasion coating on the men's version. No idea why, apart from cost cutting. Women probably don't need their elbows protected the same way the men do. The inside elbow pad pocket is present. The operator features the elbow pad pockets as well, but is missing the ceramic coating in its entirety. So you have the option to put a pad to protect your elbow, but the fabric is more likely to wear and tear much faster. The best feature of the Raider combat shirt are the shoulder pads hidden inside their pockets, helping you to distribute weight of your plate carrier or any other gear you are carrying, and also softening any impacts or pressure on your shoulders. So it comes as a no-brainer that the female fit has it as well. Well, no. There is nothing there. Not the pads, not even the pockets for them. The shoulder pockets for the female fit are not mentioned anywhere on the website, which cannot be said about the operator. The product page states that there are, and I quote, interior compartments for shoulder padding. But they are not. Nothing. Same as the female Raider one, but they are straight up lying to us with this one. We have a lot of thoughts about this, but let's get through the field shirts first to complete the sets. The Raider field shirt builds on an established and more traditional design with buttons covered up with fabric flap. 2 horizontal and 1 vertical velcro patch areas are located on the chest. 2 chest pockets with vertical zippers are located on the chest as well, again with a hidden bungee loop. The sleeves have the same style pockets as the Raider combat shirt, but keeping only the velcro adjustment for the sleeve cuffs, no adjustment in your elbows. The ATS version has the ceramic coating done the same way as the combat shirt, but there are no elbow pads pockets in either variant. The best feature, at least for us, is a side zipper, allowing you to keep your sidearm holster and therefore your sidearm always accessible. The Raider female fit field shirt is continuing the trend of being very similar with the combat shirt, meaning the sleeve pockets and sleeve cuff velcro adjustments are the same. Again, missing the elbow velcro adjustment. What's missing from the sleeves is the abrasion-resistant ceramic coating, even though this is the ATS-FLEX version as well. 2 chest pockets, similar to those on the men's variant, are present, and the velcro patch areas are here as well, even though the vertical one is a little bit smaller and moved to the side from the center. The cause for this is the long jacket-style zipper instead of the traditional buttons present on the men's Raider field shirts. What survived the feature cutting are the side zippers, allowing you to wear and access your sidearm comfortably. One surprising thing to be mentioned here, the elbow pad pockets are present as well. Why? Nobody knows. This is the only field shirt from the whole Clawgear lineup which features these. The operator field shirt is an interesting variant as the cut is almost the same as the Raider one, but the buttons are replaced by a jacket-style zipper. The chest pockets are hidden and are accessed from the sides of the shirt instead of the center, and the vertical velcro patch strip is moved to the side of the zipper. The sleeves are identical to the ones on the operator combat shirt, same pockets, same velcro sleeve adjustment, but lacking the elbow pad pockets. The collar is a little bit more complicated here, allowing you to wear it in 3 different ways. What's missing from this are the side zippers for your sidearm carry comfort, which is a shame and a deal breaker for us. Let me just say this before we sum it all up. We like the Raider line. Many of us have been using it for multiple years in a row, and there is little that we can complain about. Quality-wise, we are satisfied with what we are getting for the price, and if you are in the market today looking for a modern set of pants, combat shirts and potentially field shirts to complement it all, you can't go wrong with choosing the Clawgear Mark V Raider line. The quality and features, in our opinion, are definitely worth it over, for example, anything like the Cry Precision or what Cry Precision currently makes. That being said, if we use the Raider as a baseline in terms of quality and what you get for your money, then that is where the cracks start to appear, and it begs the question, what the hell were you thinking, Clawgear? You have this great line of products with a cool name and you are already on its Mark V iteration. I don't know many people that would complain about it or just didn't like it. You gave us the operator line a few years back, which seems like a lightweight version of the Raider product line. Less pockets, less features overall, but still keeping the same quality. What we see as a major red flag and makes us sad and angry at the same time is that the prices are exactly the same for the operator and the Raider line. So basically we are getting less for the same amount of money, and it's not about it being different, and that is the main point of having a separate product line as we see it, but about asking the same money for less features. The pants on the operator are only missing a few pockets in this case, not a big deal for us, and they have the vinyl legs with the zipper opening, so that's good, I guess. The field shirt has a jacket style zipper instead of buttons, which is something we cannot compare as to what is more expensive to make. But what must be a big difference in the cost is the ceramic coating on the elbows and forearms, which is nowhere to be found on this one. But the price is exactly the same as the Raider field shirt, which has all these features. The biggest problem with the operator line for us is the combat shirt. Priced exactly the same as the Raider one, again, it's inexcusable. Because the shirt is not only missing the ceramic abrasion protection coating on the sleeves, but also the shoulder pads. Even though it's marketed as them being there, same price, inferior product with missing features. Now, the Raider female fit, and as they say, it's not adapted, it's redefined. There are not a lot of options regarding women's clothes in this area, so we were naturally excited when Clawgear unveiled their Raider female fit collection. We like the OG Raider line, so we were expecting the same, but in sizes and cuts more fitting to women anatomy. What they forgot to mention was that redefine means butcher in terms of available features in their vocabulary. The pants are missing pockets that the men's version has and are missing the two-way flyers, so there are less options to control airflow on hot summer days. The field shirt is missing the ceramic coating on the sleeves, but has the elbow pads pockets for whatever reason. And generally it looks like if they just tore up the men's Raider and operator field shirts and then sew it back together, cause the sleeve pockets, the side zippers for your sidearm and the front pockets look like the men's Raider, but the main zipper velcro patches on the front and the missing abrasion protection on the sleeves resembles more the operator field shirt. The combat shirt is a sad little reminder of how women don't deserve the same treatment and attention to detail as men apparently do in Clawgear's books, because it's missing the elbow velcro adjustment straps, which is a shame, but probably we can live without it. But it was the most unbelievable design choice, and it's the complete omission of the shoulder pad pockets. One of the best features and the main difference from other manufacturers in this price range is that the base feature that is present on the Raider combat shirt is completely missing from the Raider female fit combat shirt, and it's infuriating. To get to the point, let me say this. Every woman that we let to try the female fit Raider set was amazed by how good it fits, how it feels and how it looks. The price is questionable, but you can always say just, hey, the Raider set is great, let me just get the female fit version of this great product. But no. Someone decided that it's a great idea to use the name of an established product line, market it to women, ask the same price as you ask for the men's version, even though the sizes are smaller, so you save some money during the manufacturing process, but okay, and then decided to cut it of the best features and act like nothing happened. Like it's completely normal, nothing to see here, and that's it. If they use a different name for the whole female fit collection, yes, we would still probably have something to say about the prices, but same as with the operator line, it's a different product and you either like what you get for your money or you don't. So why on earth would you call it Raider when you don't want to give your female customers the features that you give to those of an opposite gender? That's our whole point. The vibes we are getting from them is that it's not malicious or an attempt to mislead customers or something like that. It's that they just don't care enough. To quote a classic,
we were on the verge of greatness. We were this close.
Anyway, that's all we have for you today. So I hope some of this was useful for you. And now it's your turn. Tell us in the comments what you think. And if you like what we are doing and want to see some more, you know the drill. Just like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do, just do that. See you in the next one.